Greetings, everyone. Hello. Wobbler Wednesday. Yeah. Greetings. Welcome. Anna Moret. Hello. PJB Stampa. Thanks for popping in. Christopher. Hello. And thanks for posting all the pretties. If you guys aren't on Discord, you're missing all the pretties. So consider joining Discord. It's in my link tree. Christopher posted some pictures. Jana, hello. Yeah, I've been using quite a bit of these. These are the Christmas hugs. And there is also a big hugs. So if you like pets and things, if you like all the things, because you can make these Christmassy too, but they're all the same size. Yeah. We have birthday and Christmas. I need to write Mr. Simon Hurley and be like, sir, could we have a ghost and a bat and I don't know, something else Halloweeny that has a hug. I need a hug in Halloween hugs. And you can all petition for that, by the way. Yes. Streamlabs is not the issue. It was all the things. Linda G, hello. So it's a Wobbler Wednesday, and it's not just put a wobble on it and call it good. We have to make it fun, and I'm hoping I have an idea. We're gonna put it out. pull this idea out. Okay, and I kind of sketched my idea because sometimes I need to do that. Sometimes I need to walk through the steps before I go choppity chop, right? So, it's a box, right? We have a box, and we're gonna pull. So, let's say like this was in here. So, this is the lid to our box. We're gonna pull, and then our little thing will be there, and then he'll wobble. So, we need height so that the wobble goes in there, right? So the wobble and our critter can go in there, and then he'll pop out and be wobbly. But I don't want it just to be a plain box. We want it to be a shakety shake box. So today is going to be wobble shakes. Shaking wobbles. I don't know. But anyway. So it's going to be a bigger card. What? I know. This is not a card we would just slap a stamp on and mail. You would need extra postage, a fat envelope, or you put it in a package and ship it with a package, because it's gonna be fat and chunky. For our shakerty bits, I die cut. Look at those. They're fabulous. They're one-sided papers, but we've got glitter and iridescent-y pieces. So we die cut those. And we got those from this. The Simon Hurley. I forgot to write down the actual name of it. Classic Christmas tree. Let's write that down, because I'll forget. Classic Christmas tree. That's what that is. A classic Christmas tree. Okay, and then Frozen Flurries is a cover plate. But when you cut it, it leaves a bunch of snowflakes, which I've had. So we're using stuff that we've been hanging on to, and we're using stuff that I cut today. So those are the dies that I used. You can use whatever you want. Mary's Crafty Creations. Hello, hello. Okay, so those are the accessories that we have. But now we need to decorate. Because we're going to have, this is our card base, this is our card panel. Card panel is going to hold the mechanism. But, like, the box is only going to be so big. So we need to decorate this part. Let's pull a stencil. Let's do a stencil. What stencil do we want to do? What stencil do we want to do? We're going to pull out Simon Hurley stencils because there's a new snowflake one, which might be fun with our snowflakes. Or stars. Do we want to do stars? No. Wait. No. It's in my other projects bin because it's brand spanky new. There it is. It's not put away because it's so new. You guys, I seriously thought I might have messed up, and I was like, I know there's a new stencil, but you guys have seen this. This was just released with our trees. Our trees. These trees are so beautiful. Anyways, okay. Phew. I was panicked there for a minute, you guys. I thought I spilt the beans. I would have been, let's restart the live because I got to delete this. Terry Cooper, hello, hello. Wobbly, wobbly tomorrow. Uh-oh. Why will you be wobbly, wobbly? Be creative. Hello, hello. Okay. So we're going to do, we have our wobble. We'll put that in there so we don't lose it. We have this lovely, lovely snowflakes. So I'm thinking. What if we did, a pretty, I don't know. Hold on, because my mind just kind of went south. Oh, you know what we'll do today? Ooh, you guys, I got it. We got it. We're going to do midnight snack. We're going to do it super dark. And then we're going to reach over here to our that, and then we shall do, which one do we want? Nope, not that one. This one? Tumbled glass. We're going to do an oxide over our stellar ink. How does that sound? Crazy, I know, right? Now, we're going to have a box. The box isn't going to go anywhere, but the lid's going to go up and down. So we need the top portion and down the sides and maybe across the bottom. We don't necessarily need to fill in all of this, but we might. Who knows? Let's do it anyways. Apple pies. Ooh. My favorite pie is cherry pie. Then comes pumpkin pie. Then comes apple pie. Because, yeah, it's so tasty. Oh, look at that. I know, right? And because it is sky-ish, we can have it marbly. Like, you can have it light in some areas and dark in others. And if you're getting it on your fingers, you can put a rag down. Put a rag down. Okay. And I cut this panel, original size is 5x7, so we're doing 4 3/4 by 6 3/4. So I just took off a quarter inch off of the 5x7, so we'll have like an 1/8 inch, or however that works. I feel maybe we should go in just a little bit more, because I don't know how big my box is going to be. It's so pretty. Like, you drop a moon in there, just look at Midnight Snack. Doesn't that just feel peanut butter fudge? Yummy. Yeah, no sweet potato. Yuck, yuck. Yeah, anyways, so there's that. Look at that. Mary says, wasn't able to get any pie this year. We don't do Thanksgiving. We do breakfast. Oh, that sounds so good. Be creative. Breakfast casseroles. I'm going to try and be up early to watch the parades, because tomorrow is Thursday. I'm keeping my schedule, you guys. If you guys need some company at 3 o'clock, I will be live on the YouTubes at 3 p.m. Eastern for whatever I have scheduled for Thursday. And then I will be on the TikToks at 7 p.m. or 8. 7 or 8. Depends on our dinner. So, there. Yes, Canadian Thanksgiving is in October. Okay, now if you're using Distress Oxides, do not use your brushes for your non-Distress Oxides. Distress Oxides should have their own, because they've got a powdery, interesting. You don't want that in your other brushes, okay? Just trust me. I know. This is a blue brush. We're gonna, I don't know what color it was, but we're gonna put in some snowflakes. Oh, that's gonna be so nice. Okay, I'm going to be a little bit careful here. I might have got this guy too. I don't know. We'll get this guy. Well, that section doesn't matter. We'll get these guys. And then we're going to pull it down. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's so fabulous. I'm going to put that guy there. We're going to get this guy here. And we're going to get this guy here. And then we're going to get these guys across the bottom. And I think we can get this one without overlapping anybody. And then this one. And this one. And that. Okay. We're not too worried about this. Oh, but look at Midnight Snack with tumbled glass. Oh, no. You guys and your leftovers. I'm not a leftover fan. Although I did eat leftover chicken nuggets today. Homemade nuggies. My kids made some really good chicken nuggies. So fabulous. We're going to clean. Clean. You've never had cold pizza. You don't need to start. In my opinion, cold pizza is just, no. No. And reheated is not the same either. I don't know. If I don't finish the pizza, somebody else in the house will. Somebody else will eat it. Not me. Ugh, you guys. Okay, so this is the new Dazzling Snowflakes. You could definitely run a stencil texture paste through there, which would be really pretty, but we did that. Let's put these brushes away. We just threw the cap in the container like we know what we're doing. And then we're going to put the tumbled glass away. Don't just set it there, Elizabeth. Put that away. Okay, so we've got our background. I think we're going to do the penguin because he's a little bit smaller. So our box doesn't have to be ginormous. A penguin in a box is going to be fabulous. Penguin in a box. Right? Right. Let me look at my sketch, because I don't know. The penguin needs to be on paper and then attached to a piece of acetate, which I did forget to pull out, because we need... Oh, look at us. You guys. We're fabulous. It doesn't need to be perfect. The acetate. First time chat. Hello, hello. From Zeke. Z-E-K. How are you? Penguins are so cute, right? Adelaide. Hello, hello. Okay, so we just need enough acetate plastic, see-through stuff in order to pull the penguin out of the box. So we're going to use this piece of acetate from our what's its face. I'll probably cut that off. Don't worry. And it's going back in the garbage because that's where I got it from. So that is the plastic from the Spellbinders thing. And look, I just rubbed the tape right off. Or I rubbed the sticky part of the tape off. How funny is that? The tape is still there, but I rubbed the sticky part off. And which is fine, because we probably won't even see that anyways. Okay, so we have our penguin. We're going to stamp our penguin. We've got our penguin. I need to make sure I have enough pieces. So we're going to do our penguin. We're going to do the box and the lid. Should all fit. Should all fit. We'll find out. We'll find out. We're going to get our stamping tool because we want to stamp our penguin. And we do have a coordinating dies for our penguin. So we're going to leave a little bit of space so that we can die cut it out. Because we're bougie. We're bougie that way. Okay. And then we're going to stamp in our Black Widow. Okay. Because that, my friends, gentle taps. Gentle taps with the dang ink. Otherwise, please hold. We got to fix that. Because we over-inked. But that's okay. We'll clean it up and we'll try again. Okay. There's that. Gentle taps. Where's our block? Because that will help us be gentle. Okay. Ready? Let's not get ink everywhere, you guys. Did we get him? Let's find out. Press. Penguin! That's so lovely. Isn't he lovely? And then we're going to clean. All right. What? Well, that doesn't make any sense. Hold on a sec. Thank you, Anna Moret. Okay. Okay, where was I? We're going to trim this just a wee bit. Because again, we do have coordinating dies, which I do have to stand up and get because I forgot to grab them. Okay. And then this will be our box. Our shaky box. Oh, you know what? We need another piece of acetate or something for our shaker box too. Or, let me think on that. We may not. I don't know. Hold on. Hold your horses. That's the birthday one. I feel like I put them away, but then maybe I didn't. Here's the hugs. Nope. Okay. Where's our die? I mean, I could have fussy cutted it by now, but we're not going to go there. Is this it? No, that's the cake. No. You guys, somebody fell out. Oh, I heard it. Oh, I heard it. I heard it, but I don't see it. I think something fell out when I was picking at this. Okay, there's that. What the heckin'? Yes, it was a tiny heart. And it's like clinking around everywhere, you guys. You know what? We're going to wind up fussy cutting because I have misplaced my dies. Why? Because I'm so unorganized. Cacti, birthday cake. There's snowflakes. I don't know. You know what? He could be in the other bin. Pretty sure that goes in there, but I'm not 100% sure. Okay. It's alright. This girl has lost her marbles, and marbles being dyes, which I don't understand. They should. They're probably there. I just probably overlooked them. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, we're gonna do some fussy cutting. Don't mess it up. We got this. I do have the dies. I've used the dies. Where would I put the dies? They're probably in there and I just overlooked them. I really need to rework the Simon Hurley dies. My other dies, I just need to put like little placeholders so I can say that, you know, in the floral department, the flowers by brand. Because I do things by brand. I remember them by brand. Okay. Sorry about that. We got this. Where's my other comments? Why are you guys hiding your comments from me? There we are. Jean? Jean! Hello, hello. It's windy. If I lose you guys, it is just... Oops, I started crafting. Almost forgot. It's Wednesday. What are you crafting? What are you... Oh, you know what? We didn't even color this guy. Let's give him simple coloring. We're going to give him an orangish beak. And then we're going to take a grayish blue or a super light blue because he's cold. Is this super light enough? Let's find out. Yep. And then we're going to pick a side. It doesn't matter. Making some tags. We're going to pick a side and we're just going to bring the shadow there. And then there. So it's on this side, under the eyebrows, under the eye, and maybe a little bit under the beak. And that's it. He's probably the easiest one out of all of them. But see, we just drop a little bitty shadow there, and a little bitty shadow there, and then a little bit of shadow under his eyes. Which, let's add a little bit more. You can't even see that one. There. Added a little bit more shadow. Okay, so he's going to be attached to that, but with a wobbler, because it's Wobbler Wednesday. So we're going to attach the wobbly system right now. But we need to do it with this. Nope. Stencil, Dazzling Snowflakes. I don't really remember. A long time since it came out. No, it's new. It just came out Friday the 21st. Came out the 21st. It's new. It's new. Okay. If your action wobbler has a colored, like not see-through section, I put that piece on the cardstock, and I put the see-through piece on the part that we might see. We're gonna put it on there. Okay, that's just how I do it. Is it the right way? We don't know. Gloria Wolf, long time no see. Welcome, welcome. Alexa online. Hello, hello. That is sad. I'm sorry to hear that. All right. Jim, sir, how are you doing? Okay, so we've got... Okay, so we have that. And we have our 4 3/4 by 6 3/4 thing. But we need a box. But I don't want a perfect box. Pam is lurking. So, but we need our box to be big enough to house our critter and have... So if our critter is here, let's just draw this guy, right? So we have our critter. We have our critter. You can come look closer, okay? Now, in order for the critter to slide, we need a bumper area. So we're going to have some foam tape, okay? And then he's going to go get drug up, and then we also need a piece of foam tape. You know what? If he pulls out all the way, that might just be okay. Because I don't know how much bigger I can go. I can go a little bit bigger. That might work. So if we take our box and kind of go out and in like it's being squeezed. Out and in. And then kind of crooked. It's going to be a wonky box. Because on the other side, we can put like a bow. That's what I'm thinking. And then this will be the lid. Okay. We're going to go this way, this way. And then this way. This is the back side, so the other side will be nice and clean for us. Okay, so there's our box, which is now going that way. Variations on Chex Mix. Okay. So we're going to check that. Our box fits. Our box fits. And there will be plenty of room for a lid, which we're going to flip this around. And we want our lid to fit over, right? Because lids don't just sit on, well, some lids sit right on top, but not our lid. So we're gonna give an interesting lid, and our lid is gonna have a bow. And we're just going to color right. It'll be fine. I don't like how far out I went on that. Kind of like this better. So we're going to go up, in, and out. Up, there. Okay, there's our bow. There's our bow. Sometimes we just got to sketch it, but we'll get it. We'll get it. So our lid is going to go this way. And then we're going to cut our bow, and then we'll just color it to fit. So we got to decide what color we want our box too. And then we're going to cut it across so it looks janky like everything else. Okay, and then there's our box lid. Look at that. Oh, we don't like that though. Okay. And then we're going to have that be a little bit crooked. Okay. So then this is going to get attached to that. So we need to figure out where that goes. Oh, that's going to be fabulous. Oh, it's going to be fabulous. Ooh! Ooh! Okay, I work at renal unit. So yes. Okay. So let's color our box, and we're gonna do just some marker coloring because that's what I feel like doing. We're gonna take black and hope that it shows up. And we're going to go around the border as if this might have been a die cut stamped image. Or, yeah, more of a stamped image. Just let it fall off of the thing. It's fine. That'll clean up. It's, you're going to need, what are you going to need? Alcohol. Alcohol to clean it. Now, I drew, okay, so I'm going to draw the lid through, because if we were looking at the package, do I want, you guys, wait, I don't even know. Do we want to do the bow? I don't even know. No, I don't. I want to just do it the way I was doing it. So we're going to go from here across, because it's our kooky box and we can do whatever we want. Okay, and then we're gonna follow this, color that in. Oops. That might have been too thick. My bad. It'll be fine though. You know what? Sometimes I'm not too bright. We just did this in alcohol marker, and then we're going to color it with alcohol marker. No. You know what? No, we're not. We're going to be absolutely fine. We're going to get some masking tape. And by masking tape, I just mean mint tape. Can we just cover that little bit right there without giving us so many issues? Okay, so we put some masking tape on, aka this stuff, and then we did a lovely blue. We have black and orange. What color should we do our box? Maybe green? Green. We're gonna do a green box with a green or a red bow. We're going Christmas colors, but I gotta find my greens. Let's do we want the new, what kind of green do we want? Do we want that green? Color is this? Love Bomb and 4. That's what we're going for. Love Bomb and 4. So we're gonna do 4 in this. Oops. Are we just quiet tonight? Probably. Yeah. Okay, and then I don't know why I'm covering that up. We're gonna set that aside for a second while we get our package. Okay. That's fabulous. Very basic, but very, very basic and bold, right? Works for me. And then we're going to clean that. Don't worry about that. We'll clean that in a minute. Then we're going to take this and we're going to spin it around. I should probably put it where you guys can see it. Okay. Okay, so we got that covered. So now we can go in with this one. I don't have a brush for it yet, though. I need to make a brush for it. And why are you hanging on? You don't even belong there. Let's use, that's, do I have a brush for it? Oh, I do. I lied. Oops, 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 oops. We got a little overzealous. Got a little bit overzealous. Look at that. Woo! It's okay. It's okay. Because what we can do is get our little green brush and just kind of work that out. There we go. We got most of that red out of there. Woohoo! And we're going to close that. We're going to put them away. Look at me being clean. And our box lid. Look at how cute that is. And our box. Oh, I forgot to put, don't worry though. It's fine. It's just going to be a kooky box. I was thinking of the ribbon, you know, down and across, but it's fine. And then that is H2O, and that is that. What'd you guys do with my alcohol? Here we go. Isopropyl alcohol. Those are like sticky bits. I don't know what those were. Look at that, nice and clean. Do 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 do. Oh, we have somebody else. Teresa, what? Sorry, I didn't say hey, Teresa. Apparently she popped in a while ago and I missed it. My bad. My bad. I try to catch the comments, but I don't always. Okay, so we've got that tidied up. That's there. Okay. I was wanting to make this a shaker bit, which we need to put a thing over it so we can put the shakety shakes in there, but we don't want to raise it up. So what I'm thinking we can do is we're gonna I don't know what we're gonna do, because I made a wonky shape. And that's okay. That's okay. We're going to get acetate We're going to get acetate, actual acetate this time. That is not acetate. I really need to label these. Okay, so we got a piece of acetate. That's not big enough. Ooh, wait, are you big enough? We might have a piece. That's big enough. Okay, and then we're going to get our foam tape. And then we'll figure it out. Because if I put foam tape around here, we're going to see it. Does marker work on? No. No. It does the things. Craft by Teresa. There she is. Well, hello. A proper hello for you. Okay. We gotta think a little bit. What if we do the foam tape for the shakerty bits, but then we put like washi tape over the foam bits, because I have thin foam, so we can just do that. Maybe, because I don't know. Okay, we're gonna attempt this. Or we could cut a window out and then put another backer behind it. That might be more feasible. We need one more piece of paper. Una, por favor. One, please. One piece of paper. Oh, we used it. We used it all to do that, and that's fine. Okay. This is going to be a chunky card. I told you guys. We're getting it, though. Okay, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. I don't want to get any ink on or pencil on there, so we're going to trace this. Okay. I'm going to trace that. I think this will work. And this is the back piece. So it doesn't have to be perfect. And the back piece can be a little bit smaller because, well, it's the back, right? So we're going to put these together, make sure they fit and it's not sticking out anywhere, which, look at that, it's sticking out. So we're going to go around it again, and we're going to just take a little bit off. Because again, I would rather the back be smaller by a little bit. Okay. A prototype. This is what this is. Well, holy mogoly. Why is that like... Okay. That's better. That's better. And that's not better. That should be better. Okay, so that's going to be on there, which that needs to be green. And then we're going to cut a chunk of that out, which we're going to use our skills as a crafty, knifey skills. And for that, we're going to get our lovely slicey mat. Slicey. And then we're just going to eyeball. Oops. Like a 1/4 inch border. And again, we're going wonky, so it doesn't have to be perfect, because, yeah. Okay. Okay. Oops. Okay. So that's cut, that's put away so we don't stab ourselves. We're going to get 4 back out, if I can find it. Okay. We're going to take 4, and we're going to ink up the white, because we just created white. We don't want that. So we're going to cover that so that we're happy. No white cores here. Okay. Fabulous. And then we're going to ink this guy up. All right, close enough. Ta-da! Oh, maybe this part too. And that. Okay. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. And then, no. Native language. I'm about to finish my cappuccino. Oh, Stranger Things Season 5 comes in un momento. That's awesome. I'm going to have to watch that. I like Stranger Things. Okay, so that's going to go there. Look it. And now we can put our foam tape and our acetate, which again we'll have to trim, but that's okay. We got this. And we're going to put our double stick tape just on the paper to hold the acetate. And so that doesn't need to be perfect. And apparently it's not going to be. Ooh, that one was close. So windy, so windy. Windy, darling. Okay. Ugh. So we got that. Got this. Whew. Again, if I lose you, it's the wind, because I paid the bill. Which reminds me, I probably got to pay the bill again. They always want the money. Okay, so then we're going to put this on our acetate. Yes, like so. And we're going to cut this out. And it's just garbage acetate, as in it's off of packaging. So I don't particularly care that I just plop this right in the center and am going to be wasteful of all the rest, because I'm bougie that way. Bougie! I'm just feeling bougie these days. You guys, birthday celebration is coming up. For our international peoples, there will be a gift card available to win and greeting cards. But actual big prize packages, I do apologize, that will be US only because, well, it's expensive to mail. But we'll have a wheel just for internationals for a chance to win a gift card, and then all the others. All the others. And everybody can enter to win the greeting cards. Okay, so we have that. We have that. Now we need to put some foam tape down, which I pulled that. Foam tape, foam tape. The server is down. What? Oh, I'm so sad. And at this point, okay, you need to make sure that your foam tape is 100%, so your shaker-y bits don't escape. I'm doing a very thin layer of foam tape, as in it doesn't have a lot of height to it, because we're just using paper shaker-y bits today. I'm not going to use embellishments or anything. I might get a sequin out. Might. Probably not. Okay. And we need to make sure that's going to connect. And we're not going to peel the tape just yet. Now, we're going to get these on here. But we don't want to see... That's kind of a lot. I lied. Okay. That's a lot. Is that... No, that's fine. That's fine. But we need them turned over, right? That's the only thing about making paper ones, is they're not double-sided. So you have to be very particular. And you'll have to go in and turn everybody over. Because there's not going to be enough room for them to flip over when you're shaking. So, and this is the back, so we want to see the backs of everybody. Nope. Yep. Thank you. This is tedious, I understand, but sometimes this is what we want, because we want the things a certain way, and so we have to, this is what we do. We make the things work for us, because I use scraps, you guys. I die cut all of these with scraps, and that was it. Just a couple of scraps out of my bin. Didn't even have to cut a new sheet of paper, and then it's like free, because I've used the paper for various other things, and then the leavovers, which potentially could have been garbage, we put to use. We put them to use. I think Stranger Things might have broken the Netflix people's troll. Nope. We have the best viewers. We don't need yours. Ban! Thank you. Goodbye. Thank you. Thank you. I'm not paying for my viewers. If I can't get you guys organically, I don't want you. But yeah, you can even buy viewers for YouTube. Like, it's ridiculous. And I don't even understand how that works. Because, yeah, they turn on the thing, but they're not going to come back. And then you're paying. And then what point is that? And you get in trouble. Like, don't pay for viewers. You guys, it just get you in trouble. Like, I want my peeps to show up organically. Because if you like it and you stay, then we're meant to be besties. And if you don't, well then, yeah, we're just not going to be compatible. That's all. But I have lots of content on my channel. So there's something for everybody. Like Wednesdays, it's either Watercolor Wednesday, Wobble Wednesday, Scrapbook a Wednesday. There's something else we do on a Wednesday. What is it? I don't know. We do lots of stuff. And then Pattern Paper Monday on all the Mondays. And then Thursdays, we do different things. Like the first Thursday of the month is all Simon Hurley goodness, which is coming up, which is funny because that's what we're doing right now too, is Simon Hurley goodness. And that's fine. And as part of my birthday celebration coming up, I will be using all Simon Hurley products just cuz. But my guests will not be subject to that, except on Thursday, which is all about Simon Hurley, and then Debbie J has to do that. We're gonna try and get this on here. Oh my goodness, look at our shakerty. Look at our shakerty bits escape. Oh no, close it down. What the heck? We have escape artists, you guys. You gotta remember to close it before you shakety. Man. What was I doing? My bad. I don't even think that's down at all, is it? Somebody didn't press hard enough. Anybody ever do this? Like, you're like, oh, yay! And then you're like, oh, no. Oh, man. Yeah, that was no good. We've got all of these little things. Nope. Can't be in there backwards. Need to flip you over. Nope. Okay. Can't be in there backwards. Get out of there. Okay. Gem picker. Because we don't want to lose all of our gems. Oh, really? Nope. Okay, that's going to be good. Enough. Maybe. Okay. Press. Press. And then we're going to save these extra ones because, well, they're pretty. And we can probably do something with them. Okay. Press, press, press. No, we're still falling out. Why is it not sticking? Well, that was rude. We're going to put glue on it because it's not sticking. And we need you guys to be stuck in there. And not turned that way. Can we not turn that way? Is that okay? You just need to look at the ground. What is going on here? This, you know, I feel like this should have been a little bit easy, but apparently life throws you lemons, and then you persevere, because this lemon, you know, breathe, it's okay. We're just gonna take these out of there, and we're gonna wait to flip everybody until everybody's off the get off the ledge. Get off the ledge. We need you to go down that way, and you can go down that way, and then we're gonna pick. We'll get it. Don't worry. I've never had any problems with my tape or the what's his face not sticking, so that's kind of rude. I'm just going to say that right now. Will you quit? They're like little popcorns. Like, why is everything like sticking? My tweezers are sticky. Nope, we need you to flip. And then we have one, two. Nope. Yep. Nope. They're like little poppy corns. They're just like, yep, we're gonna do this. And then you're like, nope, I don't need you to do that. Please don't do that. Nope, I just said stay off the ledge. They're not listening either. Like, I know I said get off the ledge. No ledge, peoples. Okay, we're gonna do that. We're gonna get our glue. Oh my goodness. Where did my comments go? Do we know? Don't ask. Don't tell. We don't know. Oh, where do... We will be talking you off the ledge if this keeps... right? Oh, you think some white ones would be lovely? I don't. Now, if I had cut them as white intentional because you know how a die cut is, right? You know, girl. I know. We just need it to be done, right? Squeeze the glue. We're going to do driving noises. Vroom. We got it. We got it. We got it. Oh, that one's backwards. There's one in here that is trying to listen to you, Miss Pam. And I'm going to tell it no. Oh, there's another. What the heckin'? Quit. Nope. Yep. Just like so. Okay, quick. Put the cap on and run. Run away. We're going to set that aside. Scoot it aside. Scoot it aside. Okay, so we used one layer of foam tape for that. This lid is going to go on over the top, right? I know. So that's going to go like that. So what I need, now here's the thing. I need to put some foam tape down because we need that raised up. But we are going to dust the foam tape so it doesn't, or leave the backer on. That would be more sensible. Leave the backer on. You guys, leave the backer on. We're going to put some foam tape on here. And we're going to leave the backer on. Because we need it to slide. Now, if you can't leave your backer on because weird things happen, dust it. Get some cornstarch, some flour, baby powder, whatever you have, your anti-stick powder, right? And just dust it. It'll be fine. But I need this to be 2 layers. I need this to be 2 layers. So we're going to add another layer of foam. We got this because we're fabulous. Wind is very angry right now. Okay, and then we're going to leave the backer on that because we need that to slide. Slip sliding away. Okay, so that's going to slide. And then we're going to figure out the position of this guy. Let's check our shaker. I'm really nervous. I'm really nervous to flip this over. You guys, we're shaking now. Poorly, but we're shaking. Okay. Oh, that's gonna be fabulous. It's like a little money holder thing, if that was actually a money holder, right? Okay, so that's gonna go like so. Oh, look at that. You know what? The foam tape is gonna be holding our doodad. So I think we're gonna put it like so. I'm actually gonna cut we need a couple of stoppers, because when we go to pull this up, we need it to stop. So let's put a piece of foam here across the bottom. Okay. We're going to put that there. Or no, I put it on the wrong side. Please hold. We need to put it on the other side. Because our foam is going to be our stopper point. And then we were going to leave the backing on, but because we accidentally forgot what we were doing, we're going to this is our little stopper, and because we don't want our dude to stick to it, because see, now he won't wobble, we're gonna put a little bit of powder. Powder, powder, powder. Just like so. And now that's not sticky anymore. Well, that is, but we'll just... Okay, so that is going to be there, which means okay, we need to put foam tape around our edges. But I think like 2 layers, because we got to deal with the height of that guy. So I think we're going to do 2 layers of foam tape. It should be good. It should be good. And this foam tape, we need it to be sticky, because it's going to stick this down to our other thing. So we're going to come in, and we're going to go around like so, but not across the top. Can't go across the top. Well, you could, but then your thing wouldn't work, right? Oh, poo. I got powder on it. It's not sticky anymore. Okay. There's that. And we're going to peel. Wobblers. Okay, this one was a hard one because I wanted it to do all the things. I will be live tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern right here on the channel. Thursday, I'm not sure what it is we're supposed to be doing, but it's already posted. And then 7 or 8 p.m. I will be on the TikToks doing some coloring. I'm coloring a Batman page, color page. Okay, so there's that. This guy's going to go in there. And then his little stopper, oh, we need to trim this down just a wee bit, which is fine. Let's trim it with these pairs. We're going to take a little bit off of this side. Okay. Maybe a little bit more. Oops, that's going to go in there. And then that's going to get pulled up. And I think our stopper will work there. Maybe. So if that's going to get pulled up. Oh, we can't stop him that short though. Hold on. We need him to stop like right there. But how do we do that? We're just going to put a little bumper there. I don't know if that'll do, but that's what we're doing. And then we're going to do a little bitty bumper here. Well, that's going to avoid that completely. I don't know. I don't know if the bumpers are going to work because I didn't give myself enough room. It might just pull out completely, but it'll be fine. Not if the bumper doesn't stay at all. Okay, and then we don't peel the tape on those because we don't want things to stick. You know what? It may not hold. And it's fine. It's fine. It's okay. The real life crafting with Elizabeth. I know, right? All of the things. Hot duo in town. Peppy and what? I know, right? We're trying all the things. Okay, and then we're going to put the lid on the box. Like so. Which means that's going to go like so. And we're going to peel our backing like so. We're going to plop that down like so. We're going to powder that little chunky bit. Hey, you know, that's the second time I've done that. We're going to powder that chunky bit. And then we're going to well, poo. I didn't think about that. I need to move the lid up just a little bit. Because it will interfere with his wobble. Ugh, it's okay. Let's do it this way. Let's do it this way. And think like that. Will that be all right? I think so. I think so. I think we're okay like that. So we're going to press that back down. That's going to go in there. That's going to go like that. We're going to uncover this. Or not. Okay. Okay, and then we're going to use glue. Which, look, we did not put our pin back in. Good job, Elizabeth. But it was laying on its side, so look it. Look it, we're running glue. Do we have a top or a bottom? I don't know. We don't need glue on you. Okay. You know what? We're going to stick this down and just hope for the best. We need to get the glue off of there. It would be a really cute idea if I could have executed it a little bit better. I mean, he wobbles. He wobbles. But I needed to stop right there. Yeah, it's just a little trial and error. Like, doing it the first time, right? Because it was just in my brain. Doing it the first time is always the hardest. Once you get everything figured out, it'll work better. Because, like, he's so cute, though. I just wished I would have figured out. I think if I'd have had... Because this part needs to be a little bit longer and have side bits. A side stopper, I think. Because he's not going to... Oh! He does wobble. Anyways. But, so there's that. And then you shove him back in there. And there's that. Let's go to the card base, because that'll make it a little bit more sturdy. Card base! Aw, thank you! I got cheers! Honor Marit, you're so fabulous. That little scared the bejeepers out of me, though. Sorry to anyone else that might have startled. But look at that. Tuck him away so that we can flatten this down. I should have adhered that first, but, you know, we forget these things. 300 cheer bits. 300 cheer bits. I don't know what they do, but I think of you. Teresa's been crafting and watching. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. We're going to tap our glue, put our lid on. And that's it, my friends. Oh, it's not it. Pardon me. We're going to stamp this in green. Because that's green, and green was out, so we can do whatever we want. Press! Lift! Woohoo! I know, right? Hand carved little doodad. And then he poops out. He needs a little bit of work. He needs a little bit of work. But, I mean, even just like that, isn't he the cutest little thing? Shake those shakerty bits that felt like they just needed to get clumped in there. I like it. I like my package. He's so fabulous. Thank you for hanging out for an hour and a half while we've... But that's not bad to totally figure it out and get it together. If we were to do... If we liked it and whatnot, we could tear it apart and then use it as a template and do all the Tracy and all that stuff, right? And then for this part, I think this would just need to be a little bit smaller. So this would be like half the size. Because it does cover quite a bit. I mean, we could go a little bit smaller. Then we could scoot him up just a wee bit so that we could have a little bit more down here for a catch. And then figure out where to put those little catches. They would have to be out a little bit. And it probably would have worked better if our box was more box and not squishy. Not a squished box. Because if this was straighter, we would have more area for that little stopper at the top and let his arms go, I think. Anyways. One of us may have snoozed on and off. That's all right. Thank you, Mary. She says, Happy Thanksgiving, my American friends. Adelaide, thank you. Happy Thanksgiving to you all, she says. Be Creative says, enjoy the rest of your day, night, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving to all of those that are celebrating. Cordelia, also, happy Thanksgiving. You guys are fabulous. Given all of that wonderful, all that stuff. Happy thoughts being thrown out there. Even Christopher said, good night, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving. I want to thank you guys. Again, I will be here tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern on the YouTube Twitch, and then 7 or 8 on the TikToks. If you just want to come hang out, we'll be doing something, my friends. Do we know what we're doing tomorrow? Let's find out. Let's look in the calendar. Calendar says new from Simon Hurley. No, that's not right. Use the things. Haha, that's what it is. Use the things Thursday. And that would be like, ooh, we're gonna do probably the better press. And then we can just crank out fun things with the better press. That's what we're gonna do, maybe. I don't know. I need to get back to this bit. So, thank you guys, and we will see you then. Bye-bye. Do 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 do. He is the cutest thing. I know. Here, we'll just let him pop out. Just let him pop out. He's fabulous. Anyways.